Okay, we're recording now. Ladies, thank you so much for making time to come and spend for your team. And we did want to say a little shout out for you, Missy. We wish you were here. We're to help you figure out how to get on here. Okay, so tonight I wanted to start out with some recognition because that's what we always do with the call. So I wanted to recognize Candy for being the only person with Success Club points. Yay! You're 1 point away from hitting Success Club for your first time ever. So I know you can do it. I know you've been pushing hard. I'm so proud of you. And I know that you're excited about this momentum. And my best piece of advice is don't let that momentum go away because it's so hard to get it back. Hold on, I'm going to turn this music off. In The Compound Effect, you guys have all heard about this book. It's a coach classic. It talks about like pumping water out of a well, like the old-fashioned wells. So like pretty much you're sitting there and you're pumping and pumping and nothing is happening. And then you're pumping and pumping some more, and then a little tiny drop comes out. And then you start to like break a sweat because you're pumping and your muscles are hurting, and then maybe you get a little bit more water. But then all of a sudden you're pumping and what goes from like a couple of drops starts to like flow out all over the place. And it's just gushing. And that is what this business is about. That's what our fitness is about. It's about that momentum and not giving up when the going gets tough. And I'm so proud of you both for not giving up. And I know that it hasn't been easy, and definitely, especially with our nutrition and our fitness, there's so many things that come up and just kind of, it's easy for us to make excuses. But I'm proud of you both for completing your first challenge group and starting a second, which is amazing. And if you haven't posted your before and after pictures to Beachbody Challenge, then it's super easy to do that. Just go on to beachbodychallenge.com, and then you can fill out the before and after, and then it's going to ask you, like, how did you feel before? How did you feel during? It just kind of gets like a, how you felt through the whole program. Doesn't take but maybe 5-10 minutes, and then they get a free t-shirt on the way. So super quick and simple. So I wanted to start out with if you guys had any questions, or maybe if anything is like struggling or any type of struggles for you guys. So I wanted to ask you each to tell me one struggle that you're having and one stride that you feel. So whether it's your nutrition or your workouts, or if it's drinking your Shakeology every day that you feel like you're just like running miles with that, or if you feel like that's a roadblock, or maybe it's with business if you feel like you're stuck inviting or whatever it is. So I'm going to go first. I'm going to share. First, I'm going to start with my struggle because I want to end with a positive. So my struggle this month is I had a customer return her challenge pack right now, and that was last month. She returned it last month. So this month, my Success Club points are -2.
No.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've never, ever had anyone return their challenge pack before. So it was definitely, it was a first for me, and it's a new type of stress. I did try to help this girl, but she was just full of excuses, and you know what? I can't want it for them. People have to want to change, and they have to be open. She wasn't open to the program. She didn't even complete the first week. So it's hard for her to say that it didn't work because she didn't really give it a try. But that's my struggle. I'm at negative Success Club points. I've never been negative before, but I'm not giving up. I'm going to put the pedal to the metal this last week, and I feel like I'm so much more passionate when it's me live or person to person. So I think I'm going to try and schedule some coffee dates like I did with Candy. After her and I had our first coffee date, we were just so much more like connected, and we're just vibing off of each other. So I feel like I'm just going to reach out to some of my peoples that I feel would make a great coach and meet them for coffee and just try to be like super honest with them. And then my stride, I will say, is my personal development has been on point this last week. I just got the new book Tribes by Seth Godin. I think I'm saying it right. And that's kind of like what I'm going to talk about on my, I'm actually doing the Inspired Tribe team call tonight, and I just kind of got thrown into that. So I don't really have anything prepared. So I figured I would talk about personal development since that's one of my favorite topics. But my stride and my strength that's coming from my personal development is, this is the golden nugget, and I'm going to share this with Inspire Tribe too. There are people in our circle who are already ready to be led. They are already ready to follow someone. This generation, this world, everyone is, what am I trying to say? Everyone is like ready to follow the next big thing. So with our business, with Team Badass, with us empowering crazy, amazing women, we got to figure out how to create something that no one has ever even seen before. So if people are like, they're ready to follow something, we have to be ready to lead. And that is what scares me the most, being a leader. And that may sound crazy to you guys because maybe, I don't know, because you guys see me doing it, but it really does freak me out being a leader. It does. And so I just need to work on that. I need to work on my leadership skills.
I think you're a natural leader.
Oh, well, thank you. But it's still, I still feel like scared and like I still doubt myself. We all do. So, I mean, don't feel like it's any different for you or anybody else. But yeah, that's my struggle and that's my stride. So how about Donna, you go next.
I'm going to start with my struggle, and it's business related, I guess. I've exhausted all family options, all close friend options, as far as invites to challenge groups, to challenge packs, to the whole thing, really. I had a lot of interest on Instagram, but that seemed to stop once I started to like message people and tell them, exactly what it was about, what I was doing. Contact just kind of stopped, so I'm kind of at a standstill right now. I keep messaging people, just trying to track people down, and it's not working. So
yeah,
I feel like I've hit a brick wall, and yeah, it's frustrating, because I sit here every night and I'm searching Instagram, I'm searching Facebook, I'm searching like everywhere I can think of, and no one's biting. And I know it takes time.
Right.
I'm just gonna stick with it, I guess. But
well, do you want me to give you advice now or after you tell me your stride?
Whenever you feel like it.
Okay. Well, here's what I will say to that. People need to see that these programs work. So yeah. I would say when you're posting on Facebook and Instagram, I would say talk a lot more about how you feel. Talk a lot more about how you, have you shared your before and after pictures?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm still very, very self-conscious about myself.
And guess what? Everybody else feels the same way.
I know. It's just, that's like another roadblock I have to get over, I guess.
I know, but you got to stop thinking about yourself. And think about that mom that is watching you silently, because people watch us whether you believe it or not, and they're waiting for you to take that step into that vulnerability place. Like, strength comes from the challenge. So I really encourage you to put yourself out there, and you know what? There's always going to be a hater. There's always going to be a hater. And when you don't have haters, that means you're not pushing the limits enough. if no one's pushing back, that means you're not pushing either.
Okay.
So, of course, you're going to be scared, but there's people, even personally, that you are related to that are watching you. And they are feeding off of your positivity and your motivation. So think about it in, who can I inspire with this post? And you only have to be brave for 1 second, because it only takes 1 second to just push enter, and then you can scream, and then you can like cover your eyes and log offline and just la 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 la. Like it's only 1 second, and I promise you, you will be surprised at how many people support you. And not one single person will probably have anything negative to say.
Okay.
Okay? Especially me, I'm going to be doing like 1,000 like woohoos and like balloons on your posts and everything. Like, you just got to know that it's going to inspire people. And that is how leaders are born, by taking those risks, taking the chances, failing first so that you can teach somebody else. Like, hey, listen, I'm just write a post and it's like, you know what? I'm not proud of this before picture, but look at how far I've come in only 3 weeks or only 6 weeks. And people are going to see that and they're going to be like, damn, Donna is a badass. Look at her go. And then they're going to be like, holy shit, I need to join her. If people aren't joining your challenge, it's because they don't see enough credibility.
Okay.
And the second thing I wanted to say is, if you've exhausted friends and family, then now is the time to join groups on Facebook. So I would say search for a Doctor Who Facebook fan group. I would say search for any other Facebook fan groups or mom groups, things like that, and then just start to network. So post in there like your favorite episode or what's your favorite memory of the TV show. And then people are going to start to, and it's nothing Beachbody related at all. It's just completely you, separate from Beachbody, so that people can just get to know who you are. And you'll start to make genuine connections with people you've never met before. Okay, so go ahead and tell me what your stride is.
All right, well, I've got 2. First one's been nutrition. I'm just finding after the first round of 21 Day Fix, it just seems like it's so much easier now when I go to the grocery store and, fill up the cart. I'm always going straight to the fruit and veggie section first. And I always used to dread that section. It was horrible. Making much more healthier choices. And Thomas is enjoying the little fruit salads and things, aren't you?
Yay, Thomas.
Yeah, and I just treated myself, and I got the Fix It book because I wanted some new recipes to try, and I was tired of going onto Pinterest, so I was like, okay, I have to get this book, so I got it, and there's some really cool stuff in here. I'm so excited.
Okay, I'm ordering Fix It tonight, right now, Candy, now. Okay. I'm a bad coach.
No. There's so many awesome recipes in here. It's so much fun. So I'm going through that right now and trying to put a new meal plan together for next week. So,
okay, I have a cool idea. So since we all aren't really like veggie crazy people, why don't we take pictures of our next veggie produce haul and post it on Instagram? Okay?
I can do that.
And we'll do we can create something like a fun hashtag veggies, I don't know, something that's kind of we're not into veggies, but we're doing it anyway kind of thing. So
yeah, to come up with something really creative for that.
Yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to write that down. Okay, Candy, let's hear your struggle and your stride.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Okay. 1 second.
Oh.
Sorry, I gotta hide in the bathroom. So having issues with getting organized onto a schedule. I think having a schedule would help me better. And I like the Casey that you had about meeting potential coaches, because I feel like I'm meeting coaches. I think it's so easy to sign people up as a coach, but I don't have any active coaches. So I don't really know anybody that's like, I mean, I know a couple people that are like really fierce, but not a lot. So I also see potential in people that I know they could do it, but they're a little reserved. So we'll see. And then meal planning, I really think that having a cookbook would help me. Sitting there scrolling and scrolling to look it or favorite it, it's like I'll never go back to that page unless I write down right then, or so it gets lost. Very so that's probably my two struggles, is still getting organized to do the coaching stuff. I have all the tools, notebooks, and to-do lists and calendars written out, but I think a schedule would help me. I haven't done it because I haven't done it on Saturday, so I've been dying that.
Did you download 3030 yet?
No,
Okay.
I did not.
Download that tonight, and if you don't have it, Donna, download that tonight, and then I will email you both the power hour that I have created, and it's a power hour for a leader. So if you do this power hour, you are basically training yourself to be a leader. So, I mean, it's amazing, and it's timed. And if you get caught up with something like the boys are hungry, they need to eat, you can hit pause, and your 10 minutes to invite, you can hit pause, go feed your child, and then you can hit play again.
Okay.
So it's like you always on top of your power hour where you're at.
Okay.
So download 30.
Even if it takes all day.
Exactly. And I don't know if you guys caught this last National Wake Up Call on Monday. If you didn't, it's really good because the whole theme is working while you work full time. And she talks a lot about how she was just
wanted to touch them.
Well, she'd be at the grocery store filling her prescription for her kids, and she'd be just scrolling Instagram, commenting on people who she liked, or she'd be waiting in line, anywhere, and just pull out her phone and just use that 5 minutes to do something. And so it wasn't necessarily structure, it was just non-negotiable. So listen to that one. It was really short, so that would be a good one to listen to tomorrow whenever you have some extra time, and then jot down a couple notes. And then let's challenge each other. I'll listen to it again because I struggle also with keeping to my schedule. So I'll create like a pretty little National Wake Up Call takeaway, and then maybe every Monday we can just post to that picture, and so we'll just have like a whole running log of our takeaways. So it's not always just kind of like random. It'll just be on this one picture. Or if anybody else wants to create that, be my guest. No, you said no. Okay. All right. And then what is your stride?
What is that, like what I plan on doing?
Well, like what do you feel like you've been doing really well?
I'm able to speak really good about Beachbody in person. It just comes off the tongue, I guess, to get people really motivated to like sign up that minute, Well, that's happened 2 times. So that comes easy to me. But working out and drinking my Shakeology every day.
Yeah. I know.
That's something that I haven't really slacked on. So.
Well, your results were amazing. Your results were amazing, and you're only going to get better. And I seriously can't wait for either one of you. Like, seriously, just think about the compound effect what are you going to look like on Christmas morning? What kind of a body are you going to give yourself for Christmas morning? And this, I know, right? And this is what I told myself on January 1st of 2016, since it was my first New Year's Day as a Beachbody coach. I said that I'm waking up on the first day of the year in the best shape of my life. And I have never been able to say that. And you guys are going to be able to say that too. So just know that it's that. You just can't give up. Like, even if you have cheat meals, I went a whole week and had a cheat week. And I felt like crap. But I feel so good today because I have been on point with my nutrition. I pushed hard on my workout. My workout kicked my butt because I'm doing hammer and chisel now. Kicked my booty. But I live for it. Like, it just becomes you. And I think that's where it's another selling point of sharing this with somebody and being like, listen, I have tried working out. I've been to the gym. I have hung out with people that were healthy. And did I ever stick to it? No. But I have this group and I have these other women that push me and motivate me. And you know what I mean? It's hard to say no when you talk about all the positives. So posting a lot on our social media. And I haven't been posting very much either. I've just been in my own head this last week. And you know why? It's because I haven't been working out and I haven't been drinking my Shakeology like I should. The 4 vital behaviors, they work. So I'm going to wrap this call up with a little bit of just real talk because I feel like we don't get to talk enough. And I know we went last week without a team call because it was my birthday, which again, I am so sorry that I didn't post that in advance. I am so sorry for just springing that on you guys. It was a crazy day. I didn't even expect to do anything. Felipe sent me to the spa for 3 hours, and then after that, I was drunk on mimosas. So I'm sorry. I mean, honestly speaking, I'm sorry. And I missed you guys.
Yeah, we need to get active in that chat group.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
Because what I need is, I had a success partner and we're just getting, off to a good start. And then my phone went, messed up. So I haven't been able to. It's nice to have someone to keep you on track with your power hours, your behaviors, vital behaviors, and whatnot. So.
Okay, so here's the deal. Every single day when we complete a vital behavior, we are going to post in the group. So that means at least 4 times a day we're going to be posting in the group, okay?
In the group or the chat?
In the chat.
Okay.
Or we could do it in the group, whatever you want. I think the chat would
Chat's easier.
I think the
chat is easier.
Okay. So, so when you do your personal development post, or I would just do a little talk thing and just talk and say, hey, you guys, I just finished my personal development and this is what I learned. And then we can kind of all learn together. And then that'll hold us accountable for staying on top of our personal development, our workouts, inviting, and sharing your invites. If you have a conversation that you feel like is jiving, share it so that we can see that and be like, oh my gosh, this is amazing. It's so easy. It's so simple. We just get all wrapped up in here. And here's what I learned. The reason why we feel hesitant to invite someone is because we're thinking too much about ourselves in the process. If you remove yourself from the conversation and you are strictly talking to this person because you want to help them, it becomes so much easier to share. So I know a girl who took a Post-it note and she wrote something like, remember why you're inviting, or remember who you're inviting, or how you're going to change someone. And then she put that on her laptop or on her desk or wherever, right next to her computer. So every time she went to go invite somebody, she was like, okay, this is why. It's almost like you're getting in the car and you automatically put your seatbelt on. It just becomes a habit. For her, it became a habit. And I know that I struggle with inviting. That's my biggest, scariest, vital. I could work out till the cows come home, but inviting, oh my goodness. And you know what? That's me thinking about myself. So I need to stop thinking about me and think about that girl on social media who could completely transform and bust out of her cocoon and spread her wings because of this. So we should be emotional when we're talking to people, almost in tears because we want to help them so bad. I mean, I've never cried for my career more than as a Beachbody coach. Like, literally, Donna would make me cry every single day.
Guilty as charged.
Yeah, the first month, I was like every time I talked to Donna, I was like crying. And how cool is that? Because I knew that she was changing and for the better, you know? So there you go. That's what I have to say about inviting, staying accountable. So download 30/30. I'm going to end the call now. That way we have 15 minutes before Inspire Tribe. Plus, I need to get myself together since I'm going to be leading Inspire Tribe. And what do you guys think I should talk about? Like, what are some, because most of the team is pretty new.
An Inspire Tribe?
Yeah, for tonight's call.
Oh.
I was thinking about just doing a lot about personal development.
And
What else?
just staying consistent.
Okay, you're right. Consistent, the compound effect.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
I started listening to that the audible version, I guess, of the Compound Effect.
Yeah.
And it just, when I heard the guy speak for the first time, it just did not sound like, his voice just got to me a little bit. It just didn't match, I guess.
Dude, same thing happened to me. The same thing. When I heard him, I was like, this is what this guy sounds like? What?
I'm supposed to get motivated from this little guy? Like, I feel like, but probably easier to listen to. I liked it. I only read a couple chapters or listened to a couple chapters.
Well, The Compound Effect was the first book that I read. Well, actually, I take that. Yes. The Compound Effect was the first book that I read, and then I actually physically read that one, and then I was introduced to Audible, and I've never looked back. And I listened to Badass like over and over and over and over and over again. And then we went to Failing Forward by John C. Maxwell, and that book is amazing. And that is for the people that are perfectionists and they don't want to fail. That's what's called Failing Forward. And here's what I've learned from John C. Maxwell. Look at your food. And hi, Paul. I see you. Hi. And here's what I've learned from John C. Maxwell. If you never try, then you'll never be successful. And literally, it takes countless amounts of failing before success even occurs. Okay? If you look at any successful person in the face of history, you will find that they failed relentlessly. They failed over and over and over and over again. Michael Jordan was cut from his high school basketball team. Michael Jordan was cut. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Albert Einstein. Was it Einstein? Who created the light bulb? Edison. Thomas Edison. He failed almost 1,000 times. 900 and something times he failed at making the light bulb. Could you imagine if he didn't stop trying?
Yeah.
What would our history be? You know, you guys, like it takes grit. It takes you getting up every single day and having that fire and having that passion, knowing why you want to do this. And the main focus has to be helping people.
Yeah.
Don't be like me. Don't look at the numbers. Don't look at Success Club. That was me last year. And then this year it finally hit me, like, this business is more than me. It's more than Success Club. It's more than trips. It's more than a free t-shirt for hitting diamond. It's about changing people's mentality, helping them change their life, positively affecting them in ways that they've never been touched before. So use that as your motivation. Stop thinking about yourself. I need to stop thinking about myself. Think about the other person. And when you talk to them, it'll be genuine. I promise you.
I have
Candy,
a question real quick.
cookbook tonight. What?
What'd you say?
I said I'm ordering your cookbook tonight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have a question real quick, and I guess maybe I can ask Annie this too. But in her video that I watched in the very beginning of my coaching career, about hitting Success Club, I could have swore she said that they give you 45 days to hit Success Club your first month or something. Or does that sound familiar?
Yeah, it's basically, okay, so if you signed up January 2nd, then you have until the end of February. You basically,
Okay, what about May 8th for me?
so you have until the end of June.
So didn't I hit it then?
Right, you hit your first month, right?
That's what I'm thinking, but I don't know how to look that up.
I can look it up right here. Did you hit Success Club 6 or 5 last month?
3 coaches?
Huh?
I've got 3 coaches, I think.
Okay, well, I'll look into it and see. But you have to hit Success Club 5 within your first, like, basically 2 months of signing up as a coach.
Yeah, well, that would be put me at 6.
Well, it has to be, like, either Success Club in May or Success Club in June. It doesn't roll over.
Oh, I thought, see, that's what I'm confused about, because I thought you said I have until the end of June.
Well, yeah, I mean, you have, if you hit Success Club in June. So basically, if you hit, hold on, let me see. Prior Success Club points, you had 2 last month.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you get 1 more point this month, or if you sign up another challenge pack and get Success Club 6, then you would have to hit Success Club in July and,
Okay.
you get what I'm saying? July and
Yeah.
August. Okay,
As long as I still have a chance.
yes, you still have a chance.
Okay. All right.
So you're saying there's a chance. Okay, you guys, well, I'm going to go. So we have 10 minutes before the call. So get yourself some hot tea or something to sip on. And I can't wait to see you guys. And I'm so, so, so proud of you.
All right. You're going to kill it.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.